What is up, YouTube? We are back.
And we are moving.
We are moving. We're doing a road tour today.
Right, which is why I'm going to be looking straight ahead.
So we're going to name the topic tonight, To Sprawl or Not to Sprawl.
Oh, yeah, I can relate to
You
that
like
one.
that?
Yeah.
So, Nick, why don't you share your personal experience with sprawling or not sprawling, and then we'll go into the reason for the topic.
Yeah. Last time in a major confrontation that I sprawled, it was followed by a loud popping sound, which was the sound of my midfoot snapping into two pieces. So it might not...
Two is better than one, as they say.
Exactly. I guess, if you have the room to sprawl, sprawling is probably advisable. But I think my problem where I sprawled was I didn't have enough space behind me. So that's kind of a drawback. You got to know what's behind you if you sprawl.
You also had too much weight on that leg.
And yeah, way too much weight on the leg. And in real life, and I couldn't do what I probably would like to have done in real life because I was testing against one of my brothers who, we want to fight each other, but we don't want to kill each other.
Yeah.
So I like the knee right there, because if someone's coming in low like that, just get a little bit off the ground and he's really lined up with your knee and just drive right through him, walk right through him, and the fight's probably over.
Yep.
Much like the video that you recently shared.
Yeah, so we shared a video on our Facebook page. It was from, I believe it was UFC 239. It just happened. The guy's name, the one that got knocked out, Ben Askren. And he's like really good. He's a really good high-level wrestler, very, very good mixed martial artist. And to be honest with you, I haven't followed the UFC in a while, so the guy that he actually fought, I don't know who it is. You know what I mean? I don't know his name, but that's not the point. I don't think
he knows who he is anymore either.
It's not the point of the topic. The point of the topic is trained UFC, the best, highest caliber fighters in the world still have tells.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because you could see the double leg takedown coming from yesterday, a long way away. Like the guy, the bell rang, and he comes in like this.
Yep.
And he ate a knee right to his brain.
And it almost seemed as if the guy that knocked him out knew it was going to happen. Maybe he had film on him, I thought. Maybe he knew a little something about him.
Well, he's a high-level wrestler.
Yeah.
So and if
right
the guy
away,
was like, well, if the guy was known as a very good striker, the opponent, then that would be the wrestler's strategy to hold him down and beat him up on the ground. So I guess if that was his strategy, he should have maybe went about it a different way.
Yeah, maybe stayed on his feet a little bit.
Well, at least set up the takedown.
Yeah.
Like that guy is such a good wrestler, and like you could see the takedown coming. It's crazy, but like that just shows you in the heat of the moment, it doesn't matter if you're the best trained fighter in the world or you've never done a martial arts class before. Like,
yeah,
anything can happen.
Something can be left wide open. I was helping with class tonight and explaining why I was saying to Joan when she was hitting the bag, because she's a great puncher, her technique's good, but sometimes when we hit the bag, we take the bag for granted and we drop our guard.
Well, the bag doesn't hit back.
Yeah, so we develop bad habits. And I said, you could be training for years and be the best striker out there, but you just forget to keep your guard up. You drop it for one moment, and someone can get lucky, and it's over.
Like Keyshawn when he punched you in the face and knocked you on your butt during the test.
Did he, or was it the other way around?
No, he crushed her.
Oh, her?
Yeah, he crushed her.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
So if she's dropping her guard, that's why he got her.
Oh, I thought you meant me.
No, you know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like...
We gotta make sure Keyshawn watches
You
this
have to be able to flip the switch and go into training mode, like, without thinking.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got to be on and quick.
Because if that guy he was fighting, the guy Ben Askren, I think that's his name, was fighting. Like, if he wasn't tuned in, then he might have missed that opportunity.
Oh yeah. I think he did his homework.
He leapt.
I had to slow it down because
him.
when I saw it, I'm like, how did this guy get so airborne and line his head up so perfectly? Because when you see it at full speed, I didn't even, it was hard to see. By the way, I'm not driving anymore, so that's why I'm gesturing.
Sit up so we can see your face. There he is. Yeah. All right.
Out from the darkness.
It's the only problem with the darkness is...
Well, it makes me mysterious.
Yeah.
Oh,
the mysterious guy.
You actually look like Brando in Apocalypse Now, coming out of darkness like that. Take some water and put it over your head.
Yeah. So
You're an
we
errand
just
boy.
wanted to
Send bread, grocery
talk
clothes.
about, doesn't matter how well you're trained, you could lose to anybody on any given day.
Yeah.
You just got to be able to tap into it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different situation for those guys. There's a ref, there's rules, they're in a ring. They know if they get hurt, it's gonna be stopped. Like that guy in the street, he could have lost his life for that.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you know what? It's coming at you. I'm not really all that worried about it. It's a different mindset that we train with. We don't train for the ring or anything like that. So, someone's going to tee it up for you. You're going to hit it.
Yep.
And be receptive enough to see that it's sitting there.
And don't ever overestimate your opponent. Underestimate.
Yeah.
Right? Sorry,
Yeah.
underestimate.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Never,
would think that
ever,
way.
ever,
yeah.
ever.
How many times you sit there, like we even a little kid in class, right?
At one point.
Yeah, I was working with the kids a couple of weeks ago, and this little kid, out of nowhere, he just caught me in a vulnerable spot with his chin. I didn't even see it coming, and he got me. And
Dude, that happens
wow.
to me every once in a while with the little kids because I'll be on
That's
my
what
knees
it was. It was
and I
something
turn
little.
sideways, but they still manage to.
Yeah, he got me. You know where,
man.
But you always have to keep your guard up.
Yep.
And
Always
maybe I
be
don't know
aware.
unless you're really really good on the ground. I don't recommend, and especially street fights, shooting in on somebody. I just think you don't know what's going to come behind you.
I say if the opportunity is there, but don't make that.
I don't think that should be your
priority.
opening move.
No.
No, you got to set some stuff.
No,
up.
I mean, if you're in a confrontation, you're hitting, and they're stumbling, and you want to sweep them and take them down and follow them down. That's one thing.
Yeah,
but
and if you work your way to it.
don't go for the bear hug first. That's the worst.
Mm.
Bad first move.
Man, you can't swing for the fences. If you miss, you're in a bad spot.
Yep.
And he went night.
Yep.
And he got like 2 or 3 shots in his face after
He
that.
did. He hammer fisted him at least
Yeah.
2 more times.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
There was something personal. A coworker was telling me that there was something personal. between
They
these
did
guys,
not
too.
like each other.
Yeah, the one guy said the guy that got knocked out evidently was
Trash
not too
talking.
kind.
A lot of
So,
trash talking.
yeah, you got to back that up. Or how about don't
Don't
trash
do it.
talk.
Yep.
Be a gentleman. That's my advice.
Be a George. Be a George St. Pierre. Always humble.
That's right.
Anderson Silva. He's a little cocky though with the dancing.
Yeah.
But hey, he backs it up. But it was good talking to you again.
Yeah, we
we'll see you
enjoyed
again
it.
soon. This is our second video on the new channel, so when we make the next one, we'll go live and you'll see all 3.
Maybe from another location. Tonight we had a drive because of the Tuesday
There's
night
a concert. Yep.
and was
class,
no place
so-
to film. So we tried.
It was
something
cool.
new.
Like I watch a lot of. I got 2 people that I really follow on YouTube for inspiration, and a lot of the stuff they do, they're like, they have the camera propped up and they're driving and just talking, and those
why
are like
not?
some of my favorite videos. So I
because
think this is
you
a
always
good
have good
idea.
conversation when we drive. So we'll take a ride out to Montauk one day. We'll make a mini series.
Jesus, it'll be long.
Yeah.
But all right, YouTube, have a
night.
good night. We'll see you again soon.